Thanks, Corinne, for inviting me to help participate in the launch of this award. The first time we've done it virtually. I'm here in my kitchen at home in Toronto, helping my kids do their homework and making lunch. I'm sure many of you are also juggling a lot of similar priorities. Hope you're enjoying the show, and I trust that you're staying safe. First of all, congratulations to all the companies who made it to the top 100 ranking and all the associated awards. Truly remarkable achievement. From a Dell Technologies standpoint, we're doing a number of things to help in the fight against this COVID-19 pandemic. Recently, the Dell Foundation has donated $100 million in relief projects, and we've enabled 100,000 plus employees across the world to now work remotely in order to be able to better serve our customers and partners. All of our events have now shifted to being virtual to keep our customers, employees, and partners safe. And the channel organization itself has offered a stimulus package for some of our titanium and platinum partners. For all of our metal tier partners, we've waived fees for some of the services deployment training that we have on our storage and our data protection products. So while Corinne announces the number 3 solution provider, I'm going to go top up my coffee. I'll be right back to introduce the winner of the new Customer Success Awards. It's the first time the award's been given, and Dell Technologies is pleased to have a role in that honor. We'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, anybody else want a grilled cheese? Thanks, Corinne, for inviting me to help participate in the launch of this award. The first time we've done it virtually. I'm here in my kitchen at home in Toronto, helping my kids do their homework and making lunch. Thanks, Corinne, for inviting me to help participate in the launch of this award. The first time we've done it virtually. I'm here in my kitchen at home in Toronto helping my kids do their homework and making lunch. I'm sure many of you are also juggling a lot of similar priorities. Hope you're enjoying the show, and I trust that you're staying safe.
Hello?
Hello, hello. Are you seeing audio come in anywhere, Walter?
uh, from
We have the white screen one here.
computer number 4.
Testing 1 2 3, 1 2 3. You should also hear. You should hear from both though. Like how, like in the real world, you need Alex, you need Steve, you need
They're
both
both
audio.
playing off the same Zoom, so only one
So
has
as long as-
audio.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want, I can open the channel, the audio channel of your computer.
Oh,
And
no,
then at the
no.
end can get echo, right?
The problem is, let's say for the full screen ones, if you have one of the channels turned off, audio won't come in on the
Oh,
other
yeah.
channel.
Yeah.
So, you can't just mute a channel per.
I have
no
if
scenes,
I
you
want to
have to
mute, I
manually-
just have to play with the fake.
No, but if you're taking one of their channels, you will hear both of them.
Yeah.
Because a speaker is. That's the speaker, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can
Alright.
one, what you call it, say it's Corinne's full screen, can still read my what you call, where is it reading?
Right now it's open number.
Hello, 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 hello,
For so this one.
hello, hello.
Let's say it's this machine's full screen.
Yeah.
Does it still have audio?
Yeah, but it's closed right now.
Yeah, but it
What
needs,
does that mean?
Oh, sorry. I have. Can you?
Hello, hello, hello. Beginning 9 a.m., 11:35 a.m. Play welcome video. C1 video,
I
welcome.
hear really good. But
So there's no audio coming from here.
yeah, no.
Like there's no audio feed. So
No.
I'm talking, but the audio should be coming out of.
Yeah, but
those.
why is too hot? It's good your audio there, but when Mark
why is
talks,
this not muted?
Because well, those should both be muted. So Mark's voice is being picked up over here. Mark.
I understand.
Okay, so highlight video with logos or other. Cue C1 and show
so
fireworks
what you call
video.
it? Full screen me right now. This one. Yep.
Oh,
Look,
there is
look,
the
look,
message.
look.
There is the message.
Nice. There's got to be a way we can hide that. Like that's something we need to figure out.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Or have it not muted. Like that's the setting I was playing with. I was. Oh, no. We can. We just need external mics because you can push mute on the mic.
I have a Yeti.
Yeah, I have a Yeti as well. Okay, that problem solved.
Okay, is there still audio right now? Is there audio?
Ah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what we meant. Like even if one of the channels are closed, you're just you're still putting C4's audio into C3, right?
Yeah, I can open that up because I use the finger
Okay,
to
no,
open.
wait. We don't have time to understand this. What we need to do is go through the fucking script because we're demoing in an hour. Now we're going to not mute the external. We'll push mute this.
It already changed.
Mute.
Oh.
Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, now we want to mute.
This mic is broken, but it's still
It's going to register. Yeah. There you go. And then New series.
Yep.
The speaker is VR.
Open your face.
Hey Walter, are you mute that one?
So, no, I missed.
Okay, you just have to keep talking.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, yeah.
There's a muting problem. And then for this, what I did was I minimized.
Oh yeah, I drag. You can hit hover over the minimize button, and you can drag it there. What? I think it's your surface. It just like that icon. You're easily replaced, so you know.
Yeah.
Look, it heard me. Speaker.
It's catching up to all of it.
Yeah, it moved a bit, so we leave you now. Okay, click it.
All right, ready to go? Okay, I'll just be talking from here. You can switch as you need.
We're hearing something from your end. Oh, I think that's the headset.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can just decrease a bit because it's very happy.
Yep. Can we do an audio test first? Just play.
You want to play a video?
No, play our audio. Right
Just
now.
play a video.
Hello, hello.
Set a timer for 20 minutes.
Oh, give me a sec.
Okay.
We only have 20 minutes.
Okay, yeah, we can start.
Ready? Okay. Everyone has their stuff.
So we are playing highlight video because it's playing at that time.
Okay, so yeah, this is before the event starts. We're gonna have this loop. And we're gonna go live in 5, 4, 3, 2, and show fireworks. We have to remember to turn this up. Don't worry about that. Someone has to tell me that the video is finishing.
I can't tell you that.
Okay, so the video's done.
I sure do, Corinne.
And
Ingram
hello,
Micro is
ladies and
pleased
gentlemen,
to be the
and
premier
welcome to the first
sponsor
ever
for this
virtual 2020
historic
CDN
virtual Top 100 Gala. You know, we
I'm
all know
Corinne
of a
Sharp,
conference or
president
celebration
of
that has been
Sharp
pushed down the road to the
and
fall in
president
hopes
of the
that we can
Canadian
meet at a live
Chiefs
event.
Council.
However,
With
we
me
also
today
know
is
we are
Alex
living in a digital world.
the editorial
And this
director
virus has
of
ramped up many
ITLCamp.com
corporate
and
digital
its sister
transformation
publications,
efforts
which
out of
include
sheer necessity.
ITBusiness.com
I will
and Channel
bet we even see more of these digital
How are
celebrations
you,
in the coming
Alex?
months. So I think it
I'm
was
just
great for you
great,
to put this together.
Corinne. Awesome. You ready to blast this one into orbit? Absolutely. I'm actually quite excited about the new format. We originally looked at a virtual event as a precautionary move in light of recent events, but it has actually presented us with some great new opportunities for making the top 100 even better. It's going to be a firecracker. Nice theme reference there, Alex. Very sparkly. Thanks. Did you know firecrackers originated in China around 200 BC? I'm going to skip to the last sentence. Our theme this year is fireworks, but I can assure you there are no evil spirits present
Wait.
today.
Yeah, it's
You lost me.
Yeah, I changed it.
Okay. I'm not going to read the whole paragraph.
Yes. So we
Or
go
do you
without-
want me to?
No,
No,
it's fine.
I was reading word by word, and when you skip, like, wait, what's happening?
That's not what it's. Okay, I will.
Okay, no, like it's just supposed to be Alex lower third now.
Is that where we're going to start?
Where?
The Corinne.
I'm going to do the Corinne. Do you know fireworks originated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So I'm
supposed
gonna
be
start from
Alex
there.
now.
Did you know fireworks originated in China around 200 BC? People would roast bamboo shoots in fires. The hollow pockets of bamboo would explode, something the Chinese believe warded off evil spirits. Our theme this year is fireworks, but I can assure you there are no evil spirits present today. It's all about celebrating excellence. No evil spirits, perhaps, but with new strains on the telecommunication grids, people have been dealing with more than their share of technical gremlins. We've taken all kinds of precautions to make sure the next 90 minutes goes off without a hitch. James, do you have the script? Open?
Yes. Sorry.
Can you
what
fix-
page you on? Sorry. Oh, jeez. Okay. Sorry. Too much stuff. Oh, you want me to change the script?
need you to-
Okay. Page or
Just search for no evil spirits, perhaps, and there's a line that says,
okay. How do I? Oh, where's this?
just someone mark that as something I have to fix later.
No.
I want to make sure we get our.
Do you know what? Okay. Okay.
We have 15
Oh.
minutes before we're taking a break before we start. Okay. Just someone. Do you have a reminder? Someone
Was doing my notes. What were you saying?
remind me to fix the without in 1 hour.
Okay, added.
I'm going to start from no evil spirits, perhaps.
Okay, so we saw the chat.
No evil spirits, perhaps, but with new strains on the telecommunication grids, people have been dealing with more than their shares of technical gremlins. We've taken all kinds of precautions to make sure the next 90 minutes goes off without a hitch, but if there's a challenge, we know you'll bear with us. Until we hit the undeniably disheartening COVID-19 bump, the channel was booming. In 2019, across...
Okay, so right here, what's getting? We have to queue something. What's being queued?
You're just queuing Corinne Twitter feed. We're not doing the side by
Queue,
side.
Okay, Corinne Twitter feed.
But at that time it's Alex, right? So
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
it's
She's gonna
currently
do-
Alex.
Yeah.
But we're gonna switch to Corinne. So you have to
When-
Yeah, so
we wanna
for
switch-
Walker, it's just Corinne full screen. That's it.
Yeah.
Because I have the
So,
lower third.
at 10 billion, we switch.
No,
at
yes,
10 billion,
you just queue.
there's a queue. So like just
It's
be
just
ready.
Yeah, it's just
yeah.
ready.
Okay.
And then you're gonna switch on the next page where you highlighted green.
It's just Corinne.
It's fine. So I have to go. Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start with until we hit the undeniably. Until we hit the undeniably disheartening COVID-19 bump, the channel was booming. In 2019, it crossed the 10 billion threshold for the first time, and key mergers and acquisitions made it an exciting market. Every day there was a different story for the editorial team to track down. And as you will see throughout the broadcast, all that activity has meant some big changes in the top 100 rankings. I see a question in the live Twitter feed, which reminds me of two things. First, we're trying to make this event as interactive as possible for those of you at home. So please don't hesitate to use the Twitter feed to ask a question. Second, I must remind you all that the hashtag for the award is CDN Top 100. But as I look at the Twitter feed, I see there's so much more down there below us. What's up with all that stuff? We have only 90 minutes.
Oh, that's so fast.
Yeah, I went fast.
No,
Well-
no, not that. That's
volume.
what you call it. It's within a sentence. As soon as
What
I
is?
click, I have to select the next thing
Okay, so
immediately.
I will wait.
No, like you're not changing anything.
Oh, it's
Oh, this is for you accused? Yeah,
Yeah.
because we,
Like if you look at this was all like right here, these three. That's where I messed up. just removing the hashtag, not that big a deal.
Yeah, if that stays a little bit longer, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. And I have an extra side by side as well. Don't I?
Yeah. So Walter, just so you know, like any lower third on your side, ignore that because all the lower thirds will happen on my end.
Okay.
Yeah, because that way you don't have to jump.
Also the third of Corina.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Everything with lower third, it's on me.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to start at
Second.
Start at the hashtag. Second, I must remind you all that
So
the
that is-
hashtag for the award
Oh,
is.
do you want me? Should I have to switch back to it?
Yeah, just stay at the hashtag. Let's start from there. Okay. Secondly, I must remind you all that the hashtag for the award is CDN Top 100. But as I look at the Twitter feed, I see there's so much more down there below us. What's up with all that stuff? We have only 90 minutes, so rather than list all the winners, we've created a PowerPoint featuring the top 50 winners. And you can see a ticker running across the bottom that features
Give me a
95.
sec. Like now I'm getting confused. Okay, because that's the like there was no Q. This was supposed to be Alex. Q Alex. Alex lower third.
Which one?
Like main hashtag. This is Q Alex lower third. Then Alex. Okay, there we go.
Oh, you need a live Alex right now?
Q Alex infographic, left Alex infographic. This is just instead of default, that should be Alex lower third. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but as I look,
I'm,
just started, but as I look.
but as I look at the Twitter feed, I see there's so much more down there below us. What's up with all that stuff? We have only 90 minutes. So rather than list off all the winners, we've created a PowerPoint featuring the top 50 winners. And you can see a ticker running across the top that features 95 of the top 100. Here you can take a look at the key findings of a recent ITWC skills survey. Based on the submission of more than 500 Canadian tech leaders, and here you can download a work from home white paper. The 2020 benchmark report you are going to hear about in a few minutes, and several other channel relevant reports from our sponsors that we think will be of some interest to you. And don't forget the snack bar, sponsored by Samsung. If you haven't already visited, you can choose from an Uber Eats gift card or make a donation to Food Banks Canada. Speaking of sponsors, this event would not be possible without their support. We want to thank our premium sponsor, Ingram Micro, as well as our stalwart supporters, Dell, HP, VMware, Jabra, Samsung, C4, led by Chair Fawn Annen and myself. Without these organizations, there would have been no Top 100 celebration. You'll hear from these organizations at some point during the next 90 minutes. But right now, you can make your kids think you're going crazy by giving our sponsors a round of applause while sitting at your home office desk. What's up with those sponsor breakout rooms on the CDN TV page? We'll get to those in a minute, but I have to answer the question from our friend on Twitter asking about how the rankings are created. The rankings are based on revenue estimates provided by the Canadian solution provider who completed a CDN survey earlier this year. IDC.
Give me so slow down.
Yep.
This is
You want me to read that?
that's Alex.
Sure.
Yeah, then you don't have to. Oh, okay. No. Well, I wasn't in the mood. No,
I can't even read that.
No. It
I'm
wasn't because of that. No.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
But I'm not going to make any mistakes. I promise you that. But no, I'm just trying to free you up to pay attention to other stuff. That's all. Oh, where do you want me to pick it up at?
That's okay. We've been shit talking each other for like the
I'm
last 2
sure,
days.
but I don't believe
So
it.
yours is tame, and I never learned how to read.
But how is everything running?
Yeah, so he has a good point. As I glance up, things are going smoothly.
Yeah, but
I
I've
need to
been-
make sure.
Just ignore this. The formatting got screwed up
Yeah,
earlier.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
No, but like they will see what they have to see, so that's fine.
a jar of wipes. That's great. So where should I pick it up? And
Okay, so let's
I'm
pick up.
at your page. You want me to pick it up at?
And here you can download the book.
Okay, got it. Oh, wait, sorry.
One page before where you. Or actually, no. On the page you're
Yeah, I got it. I've got it.
we finished talking about the sponsors. That was fine. Corinne was about to do that tweet, right? Okay, so start with Alex. What's up with these sponsor
Okay.
breakout rooms?
And you just tell me
Where-
when and don't
okay.
stop with this.
Yep.
Or
Where
no.
are you gonna start?
Okay.
Alex, what's up with these sponsor breakout rooms?
QC3 or in lower school. You have it?
Yes.
Or
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
are in the
So
side
you
by
don't.
side.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about those parts. Just read.
Are you
Ready?
Tell me, are you ready?
3, 2,
Yeah.
1, go.
What's up with those sponsored breakout rooms on the CDN TV page? We'll get to those in a minute, but I have to answer the question from our friend on Twitter asking about how the rankings are created. The rankings are based on revenue estimates provided by the Canadian solution providers who completed a CDN survey earlier this year. The results were then verified by the analysts at IBC Canada, a premier provider of market intelligence and advisory services 444, the IT network. Sorry, typo. Awards are being handed out to acknowledge the top 5 solution providers, the fastest riser, the top newcomer to the ranking, a value vendor award, and a customer success award, acknowledging a solution provider that helped deliver extraordinary customer success. Customer success and partnership is more important
Give me a
now than
sec.
ever before.
What you
Awesome.
call it?
Yeah.
This look like this part.
Mhm.
Should the tweet be up for that long?
We could take the tweet down.
Because
Yeah, no, you're right. Let's take the tweet down.
yeah, because we need to move to default a lot quicker.
Like when we get to awards this year are being handed out to acknowledge.
That's actually a switch.
yeah.
not the
So
queue.
switch to default right there.
Like Alex lower third or oh no, that's still Corinne.
Yeah, that's still
Okay, so it's
Correct.
still fine then.
It's still Korean. Yeah,
Yeah,
she doesn't
okay.
change. Yeah.
Yeah, because the box
All
changed.
do,
That's why that confused me. Okay.
All
No,
the
no.
different voices.
well.
for you.
But do you want to take the tweet off? Like you could take the tweet off, so you don't. Have
And
to
just switch
worry
to the lower third.
No, just switch to default.
Okay.
Keep it easy.
Default. Then
So-
queue up Alex lower third.
We'll do Q default up here. And then live default.
Yep. Then immediately queue Alex lower third.
Hey, new Walter.
Then
Are
as
you
soon as
seeing
Scoop
numbers
starts
in front of your
talking,
Yeah, it's like
it's live.
See what? See what?
Okay.
Okay, so we'll start with Alex Q, customer success and partnerships.
Customers, are you ready? Customer
You guys
success and partnership is more important now than ever before. As organizers of the show, we always saw 2020 as a watershed year in the history of this program. We saw it as a good point to stop and assess where the channel is right now and where it's going. I think that taking this pause to reflect and celebrate, especially considering what's going on all over the world right now, is exactly the right thing to do. Joining us to help out is Ingram Micro's Senior Vice President and Country Chief Executive Bill Brandell. Bill, I'm betting you have a lot to say about the Canadian channel.
I sure
and
do,
recent
Corinne.
accomplishments.
Oh, sorry. So I have to wait until accomplishment to send the video. Oh yeah. Sorry. about that.
Because it's not there's
Yeah.
that delay.
Sorry?
Yeah, it looks sus.
Okay. So
The lower third has to go
Yeah.
off as well.
Alex, yep, there was no cue for me there, so
that video have a lower third.
yeah, exactly. It says right there.
Yeah, duh.
Cue default. Listen.
Vendor
On
Okay.
that Alex Q paragraph introducing Bill Brendel.
Yep.
Put in a queue for me and live for it.
Okay, so what am I queuing?
I'll queue default right after this.
Mhm.
And as he's queuing up, I'll put the live or default. That's live default. Yep. And Bill Brendel.
So let's start with joining us to help out is Ingram
Sorry,
Micro.
which shot
Okay,
is
give me.
that?
So switch back to the
Mhm.
Alex shot,
Okay.
Yep.
and then James, you're going to be at joining us to help
Okay.
out is Ingram Micro.
Ready?
Yep.
Joining us to help out is Ingram Micro's Senior Vice President and Country Chief Executive, Bill Brandell. Bill, I'm betting you have a lot to say about the Canadian channel and recent accomplishments.
I sure do, Corinne. And Ingram Micro is pleased to be the premier sponsor for this historic virtual Top 100 Gala. You know, we all know of a conference or celebration that has been pushed down the road to the fall in hopes that we can meet at a live event. However, we also know we are living in a digital world. And this virus has ramped up many corporate digital transformation efforts out of sheer necessity. I will bet we even see more of these digital celebrations in the coming months. So I think it was great.
Is there any way that I can get the timeline? Because when
I sure do, Corinne. And Ingram Micro is pleased to be the premier sponsor for this historic virtual Top 100 Gala.
Can
You know,
move
we
it to
all
the
know
other
of a
screen?
conference or celebration that has been pushed down the road.
Yeah, I moved to the other screen, but when
Okay,
I move
that's-
the mouse, that
it
timeline
comes back.
disappears.
Oh, okay.
When
For
I
the
try
next
to choose, for
video.
example, I have to choose at that time. I have to prepare the video on the feed that is in the video. So I have to run through. I have to choose that video at the same time. That's why I have to move the mouse. The other one
Okay,
is fine.
you know what? Like a homework piece we should do, these back-to-back videos, we shouldn't have them as separate videos. Combine it, just make it
Yeah,
one
yeah.
video.
That's what we try to.
Yeah,
what
so
try
we-
to do.
yeah.
But for now,
Set a timer for 8 minutes. So whenever this timer goes off, we're just going to stop.
Yeah.
We're going to put the looping intro video. So if anyone joins a YouTube live early, like Jim, Fun, whoever, that's what they see. And I need to fire up my next Zoom. So, because that's where they're going to join. And you guys need to go take a walk. Like once you start the video,
Will you set up the Zoom?
stretch. Yeah, I'll deal with that.
Okay.
You guys stretch your legs, have a smoke, take a walk, something, okay? You too.
I'm not going to smoke.
You sure?
I'm sure, yeah.
You could bum one off him, bro.
Actually, I'm okay.
Why are you speaking for me?
I'll phone Alex. And
I'm managing.
Steve.
Okay, yeah, you
Bill
can get the
Brendel.
three.
I'm going to talk to Alex.
Okay, Bill Brendel video.
And the script is ready to be printed out.
Perfect. Okay. We'll get these changes done. Like there's some notes that like we've added
Road to
the
the fall in hopes that we can meet at a
yeah,
live
and then we'll
event.
just input it.
How-
We'll put it out.
But that'll be after this, like after we're done.
Oh, we're
Without
not going to put it out before we
However, we also know
No, if you want to print out a
We are
copy
living
for
I need
yourself,
to because I don't have the cues.
the digital world. And this
Here,
virus
I'll
has
just hit
ramped
print.
up.
Okay, fine, thanks.
I just want to capture ours before we.
Yeah. Two script mistakes, which are corrected.
So that's going. Okay, are you guys comfortable?
Do you want to do one more cue? No. You need me?
Yeah, no, like as we're going, we'll probably have to keep pause. Is it fine to pause when we're
Yes.
live?
Yes, cue to
Yeah.
cue.
No, like during this demo?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
absolutely.
because like
Yes.
it's the fine tunings. Like we should switch the default here, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine. That's to be expected. Don't worry about that stuff. Like exactly what we were doing with James
Just now.
is exactly what, like I've set expectation.
Yeah.
Here's what we've done.
And
Here's the
I've
hurdles
tried to
we've
as
had.
well.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like
So-
it's cue to cue. It's not because it started as one thing and then became a dress rehearsal. Yeah.
We'll just start looping the video. It's already live.
yeah,
Did you hit
go ahead.
print? Okay. No, I'll just go see.
Yes, I
Okay.
did. If not, just shout and I'll push it again.
loop the video, Walter. You don't. We're having issues with the loop, right?
Okay, so just looping.
Yeah, because
Then
we're
check
having
on
issues
the-
with looping.
Yeah.
When it was on the playlist, it wasn't looping,
Oh, but you could loop it.
but I can loop it.
Yeah, I say highlighted.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first ever virtual CDN 2020 Top 100 Solution Providers Gala. I'm Corinne Sharp, president of Sharp Perspectives and the president of the Canadian Channel Chiefs Council. With me today is Alec Coop, the editorial director for ITWorldCanada.com and its sister publications, which include ITBusiness.com and ChannelDailyNews.com. How are you, Alex?
That's great, Corinne.
Awesome. Are you ready to blast this one into orbit?
Absolutely. I'm actually quite excited about the new format. We originally looked at a virtual event as a precautionary move in light of recent events, but it has actually presented us with some great new opportunities for making the top 100 even better. It's going to be a firecracker, Corinne.
Nice theme reference there, Alex. Very sparkly.
Sorry about that. I'm just moving my script into the screen so I don't have to turn my head all the time. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, Corinne.
Did you know firecrackers originated in China around 200 BC? People would roast bamboo shoots in the fires. The hollow pockets of the bamboo would explode, something the Chinese believed warded off evil spirits. Our theme this year is fireworks, but I can assure you there are no evil spirits present today. It's all about celebrating excellence.
No evil spirits, perhaps, but with new strains on the telecommunications grids, people have been dealing with more than their share of technical gremlins. We've taken all kinds of precautions to make sure that the next 90 minutes goes off without a hitch, but if there are challenges, we know you'll bear with us. Until we hit the undeniably disheartening COVID-19 bump, the channel was booming in 2019. Last year crossed the $10 billion threshold for the first time, and key mergers and acquisitions made it an exciting market. Every day, there was a different story for the editorial team to track down, and as you will see throughout the broadcast, all that activity has meant some big changes in the top 100 rankings.
Hey, Alex, I see a question in the live Twitter feed, which reminds me of two things. First, we're trying to make this event as interactive as possible for those of you at home. So please don't hesitate to use the Twitter feed to ask a question. And second, I have to remind you that the hashtag for the awards is hashtag CDN Top 100. But as I look at the Twitter feed, I see there's so much more down there. What is all that stuff?
We have only 90 minutes, so rather than list off all the winners, we've created a PowerPoint featuring the top 50 winners. And you can see a ticker running across the bottom that features 95 of the top 100. Here, you can take a look at the key findings of a recent ITWC skills survey based on the submissions of more than 500 Canadian tech leaders. And here, you can download a working from home white paper, the 2020 benchmark report you are going to hear about in a few minutes, and several other channel-related reports from our sponsors that we think will be of some interest to you. And don't forget the snack bar sponsored by Samsung. And if you haven't already visited, you can choose from an Uber Eats gift card or make a donation to Food Banks Canada.
Speaking of sponsors, this year would not be possible without their support. We want to thank our premium sponsor, Ingram Micro, as well as our stalwart supporters, Dell Technologies, HP, VMware, Jabra, Samsung, and the Canadian Channel Chiefs Council, led by Fawn Annan and myself. Without those organizations, there will be no top 100 celebrations. You'll hear from many of these organizations at some point in the next 90 minutes. But right now, you can make your kids think you're going crazy by giving all the sponsors a round of applause while sitting in your home office.
One thing, Corinne, what's up with those sponsor breakout rooms on the CDN TV page?
We'll get to that in a minute. But I have to answer that question from our friend on Twitter that was asking about how the rankings were created. The rankings are based on revenue estimates provided by Canadian solution providers who complete the CDN survey earlier this year. The results were verified by the analysts at IDC a premium provider of market intelligence and advisory services to the IT market. Awards this year are being handed out in the top 5 solution providers, the fastest riser, the top newcomer to the ranking, a new vendor value award, and a customer success award, which acknowledges a solution provider that helped deliver extraordinary customer success.
Customer success and partnership is more important now than ever before. As organizers of the show, we always saw 2020 as a watershed year in the history of this program. We saw it as a good point to stop and assess where the channel is right now and where it's going. I think that taking this pause to reflect and celebrate, especially considering all that's going on in the world right now, is exactly the right thing to do. Joining us to help out is Ingram Micro's Senior Vice President and Country Chief Executive, Bill Brandel. Bill, I'm betting you have a lot to say. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my cat away from me here. It's all right, Bill.
That's okay, Alex. Don't worry about it.
I just lost my spot here. Got it right here. All right, Bill, I'm betting you have a lot to say about the Canadian channel and recent accomplishments.
I sure do, Corinne. And Ingram Micro is pleased to be the premier sponsor for this historic virtual Top 100 Gala. You know, we all know of a conference or celebration that has been pushed down the road to the fall in hopes that we can meet at a live event. However, we also know
So for
we are
everyone else
living
on
in
the
a
live
digital
stream,
world.
you should be
And
seeing
this
the
virus
video.
has ramped
Can
up many
everyone just give me a
corporate
thumbs
digital
up if you are
transformation
actually
efforts
seeing the
out of
video
sheer
show up?
necessity. I will bet we even see more of these
Yes,
digital
noted.
celebrations in the coming months.
Thank you.
So I think it was great for you to
It's
put this
about a
together.
30-second.
You know, disruption is nothing new to
Time-
us who
time
live and
delay
work in the
for live
technology
stream.
space. Although this one brings with it its own set of unique
Yeah,
challenges that
see
we,
the
quite
video.
frankly,
Sorry,
have never
yes,
seen before.
I don't know. I was just gonna
With
say, it
so
actually
many
is kind of
companies not being
distracting
open and
having
people
the live
stuck at
feed
home,
with the
riding out the
delay.
progression of this pandemic,
But I guess we
we
do
are
kinda
seeing
need
a
that there, don't we?
significant financial
Well,
impact
on
to
the
our
day
partners'
of, I'm going
cash
to have
flow.
something else working
Managing
out
the
so that
working
you can
capital
see
has become a
like
priority
live.
in order to
Okay.
survive until we can
But I'll
emerge
get
from this
there
crisis.
Q2.
In our 40-year history, Ingram Micro has sure seen its share of challenges and changes. I believe we have responded with a willingness to embrace change and anticipate the needs of our customers and vendors.
Like the videos, like
For example, our robust cloud platform strategy, coupled with
Yeah,
our
I'm
customer
seeing the
lifecycle
black
services
bar at the bottom,
business,
but I don't see the
built
other
to
ones.
complement and strengthen our technology solutions focus, are great
Yeah, that's
examples
actually the
of our
video.
ability to
We'll have to tweak
transform
that
and
later.
meet the demands of our market. And
I
today,
haven't
with
known
our
on that.
development and delivery of
When
several
this video
financial
ends, there's a
options
10 billion
in order to
video
help
which
our
plays
partners
next.
manage
We
through
don't
these difficult
have that
times
one ready yet.
is what I
So
believe
when
are a
this
great
ends-
example of our focus and commitment
So
to our
when
partners.
this ends,
However,
okay.
let's be real. This is a celebration of the channel and the leading players
Okay.
whose contribution are a vital part of our Canadian economy. How vital, you may ask? This year, the combined revenue of the solution providers in the top 100 ranking surpassed $10 billion. Now that is impressive. And it's hard to comprehend, really. But our friends at
For
ITWC
timing, just
have tried to
make
put
sure
it
you
in
skip to the
perspective.
end, like to the
Take
last
a look
5
at this
seconds,
video,
and then James, you can
and
give a 5
please
second cue,
enjoy the rest of the
so we can just
celebration.
pick up on the script.
There's just another few seconds left.
Oh, okay.
This year, the combined revenue of the top 100 solution providers topped $10 billion for the first time. $10 billion. You have trouble getting your head around $10 billion, huh? With $10 billion, you could buy 125 jet fighters, or all of the 6 Canadian teams in the NHL, and Tim Hortons, and have 425 million spare change
Yep,
left
ready.
over. And let's say you were trying to save up $10 billion. Even if you could put away $1 million a day, it would take you more than 27 years to reach $10 billion. And if it was about weight, 10 billion feathers weigh as much as one semi-truck. 10 billion rolls of toilet paper, stacked end to end, would go back and forth to the moon 11 times. And if 10 billion was measured in time, well, a million seconds is around 11 and a half days. And 10 billion seconds? About 320 years. 10 billion. That's a lot of pie. Hungry for a slice?
Wow, that was great. And it worked. I can totally picture $10 billion right now. As a matter of fact, I might be picturing it right now in my bank account. Well, I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Why don't you tune into our discussion on how the channel players actually generated $10 billion in revenue as Alex and IDC's Steve White unpack the finding of the new benchmark report.
Thanks, Corinne. VMware is really pleased to be a sponsor for the virtual Top 100 Gala. As we all know, this is an extraordinary time, and we are all concerned about the health and safety of our family and friends as we navigate this rapidly evolving situation. Our hearts go out to everyone around the world impacted, and it truly is a moment for us to come together as never before. This pandemic has really driven home just how connected we are and how we become a global community. And I want to reassure you that we at VMware are doing everything we can to help our family, our employees, and our customers and our partners during this very challenging time. VMware has made corporate donations to support nonprofits working on relief and containment efforts for COVID-19 around the world. We've also doubled our employee matching gift program so that we can contribute in ways in our local communities. Additionally, we're identifying new ways for our employees to engage and contribute safely and meaningfully. We have a team internally that's working with a solution that will allow businesses and individuals to contribute idle cycle times to help a project called Folding at Home. And this project will allow researchers to understand how the protein works.
You're already doing, but you already got some on there.
At a time when business as usual is not an option,
nobody introduced them.
We need to focus on how we help each other and assist our customers and our partners respond and adapt. At VMware, we have the capabilities to help.
No, we don't have the video that comes before this. We don't have the Steve White video.
Increase connectivity,
but we immediately went
and provide
into
for
the
continuous secure
Sean
access to applications, regardless of the endpoint. Clearly, the future of work is changing.
Okay,
as the
so
work from home model
we'll
becomes
skip.
a norm,
No,
work itself becomes more distributed.
That's fine.
We'll take a
continue to
note
build
that
infrastructure
find that
and
video.
technology solutions optimized for the workplace of the future.
And let's pick
We
it
wanna
up
say
at
thank you and extend
Corinne.
our
Thanks,
sincerest
guys. That was
gratitude
super
to the first
informative. Is that
responders,
right?
medical teams, frontline workers, and all the people in all the organizations working to make the world safer. To our customers in the channel and the winners today, we say congratulations and thank you for your continued partnership.
Thanks, guys. That was super informative. It was like I understand the entire channel now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we move on, let's hear from another one of our event sponsors. Please welcome VMware's Vice President and Country Manager, Sean Forkin.
Thanks, Corinne. VMware is really pleased to be a sponsor for the virtual Top 100 Gala. As we all know, this is an extraordinary time, and we are all concerned about the health and safety of our family and friends as we navigate this rapidly evolving situation. Our hearts go out to everyone around the world impacted, and it truly is a moment for us to come together as never before. This pandemic has really driven home just how connected we are and how we become a global community. And I want to reassure you that we at VMware are doing everything we can to help our family, our employees, and our customers and our partners during this very challenging time. VMware has made corporate donations to support nonprofits working on relief and containment efforts for COVID-19 around the world. We've also doubled our employee matching gift program so that we can contribute in ways in our local communities. Additionally, we're identifying new ways for our employees to engage and contribute safely and meaningfully. We have a team internally that's working with a solution that will allow businesses and individuals to contribute idle cycle times to help a project called Folding at Home. And this project will allow researchers to understand how the protein works in diseases like COVID-19. At a time when business as usual is not an option, we need to focus on how we help each other and assist our customers and our partners respond and adapt. At VMware, we have the capabilities to help customers enable their employees to work remotely, maintain productivity, increase connectivity, and provide for continuous secure access to applications regardless of the endpoint. Clearly, the future of work is changing. As the work from home model becomes the norm and work itself becomes more distributed, we continue to build infrastructure and technology solutions optimized for the workplace of the future. We want to say thank you and extend our sincerest gratitude to the first responders, medical teams, frontline workers, and all the people in all the organizations working to make the world safer. To our customers in the channel and the winners today, we say congratulations and thank you for your continued partnership.
In previous years, we'd use this moment to ask you to slide up to someone at your table, take a picture, and post it to social media with the CDN Top 100 hashtag. The world has changed though, but we still thought it would be interesting to see people in their home offices, in their ball caps and sweatpants, as they watch the show. Are you brave enough though? That's the question. So let's see that Twitter stream filled with pictures of people working from home.
Great idea, Alex. I'm looking forward to seeing all those photos. And now it's time to present our first award. Here to introduce the category is VMware's channel chief and my good friend, Tara Fine.
5 List this year begins with CompuCom. The California headquartered IT shop hasn't shown any signs of slowing down north of the border, where Reem Gideon continues to push the Canadian business to new heights with a unique focus on customer experience.
We look at things from how do we deliver this optimized or concierge outcome in which we're offering services that are available at any time based on our clients' choices and how they want to engage with us. So there's a lot of elements in which we shifted, organized.
Wrong video?
The whole organization was structured for us to drive that whole. It's all about the customer. It's all about us driving that value and enabling that.
What video
experience.
should that be? So
Gideon says the company is also helping businesses make sure that their employees can work securely.
Terrifying loop.
We're finding out many of our customers are finding themselves extremely effective in working from home, leveraging technologies, driving that collaboration by
so that's
not having
a placeholder video because we don't have so that's a placeholder video because we don't have that one yet. We're not going to have them all till like end of day Friday. But what we should do for those is just announce it's a placeholder
work differently.
So everyone knows, and let's skip to the last 10 seconds.
So really the largest contributor to our success is by far the amazing talent that both Grandin Toy and CompuCom have. This is really a huge shout out to the incredible team, both Grandin Toy and CompuCom associates who go over and beyond the call of duty to serve our clients every single day. And to our incredible clients that continue believing in us, and to the partners out there that are key to our success. Thank you all.
A huge congratulations to number 5 on our top solution providers list.
Congratulations to Benchmark. Well done. It's great to see a newcomer to the top 100 making the list, their presence known. That's what's so great about the channel. Never a dull moment. It turns over year after year. Hang on a second. Alex keeps texting me. He wants to know about the breakout rooms. He's obviously desperate for some human interaction and some time away from his cat. Well, fine then. Just before the show, people were gathering to see Jabber for discussion on the new realities of work anywhere. During the break, you can go to the Ingram Micro breakout room where they're gonna have a meet and greet, and you can talk about anything you want to do. At the end, VMware invites people to about 20 minutes at the end of the show. You can visit the breakout room you want just by clicking on the associated picture, and courtesy of the magic of teleconferencing, you'll be able to enter the meeting. Don't forget to come back now, though. All right, let's move on. We cracked the top 5 this year. We'll hear about the number 5 solution provider.
This year begins with CompuCom. The California headquartered IT shop hasn't shown any signs of slowing down north of the border, where Reem Gideon continues to push the Canadian business to new heights with a unique focus on customer experience.
We look at things from how do we deliver this optimized or concierge outcome in which we're offering services that are available at any time based on our clients' choices and how they want to engage with us. So there's a lot of elements.
Is this and this is the right
that was the right
organized,
video.
the whole organization was structured for us to drive that in us and to the partners out there that are key to our success. Thank you all.
A huge congratulations to number 5 on our top solution providers list.
Congratulations to Reem and the CompuCom team. Way to go. As we've seen, the channel is changing rapidly. How do you keep up? To help answer that question, earlier this month, we brought together companies that have earned honors in previous years of the top 100. They were fastest riser or highest ranking new companies on the list. They agreed to talk about what allowed them to grow as quickly at a time when the role of the channel is becoming unclear.
Virus, we saw lots of change happening in the Canadian channel community. I'm so pleased today to be part of this and to be surrounded virtually by leaders of the Canadian channel companies that have demonstrated an ability to grow their business at a time when others
of our team members and everyone, like your home, your spouse is now home, you may be in a condo, you don't have a lot of space, we're having to homeschool our kids. So I think if we're not flexible with our team members, we're off to a failure. Like if it's not okay for your team to manage their schedule so that they can homeschool their kid for a couple hours, we're all in trouble because we need to trust our staff and let them kind of manage their life. Work is like life. It is what it is, and we all have to manage it.
Yeah.
Great feedback, Kyle. And it sounds like you're at least a little bit optimistic, and Matt certainly seemed optimistic.
Yep.
Maybe, you know, this won't just be a blip. Maybe we'll absolutely fundamentally change the structure of the channel.
I think, you know, this whole thing has shown the importance and the value of the channel to our clients. And, you know, I think there's
very soon. And at that point, I'd like to hand it back to Corinne. Thanks, everybody.
Okay. Thank you, panel. That gives us all a lot to think about. This event would not be possible without the support of our sponsors. It's my pleasure to turn over the floor to HP Channel Chief John Camilleri. John?
Thank you, panel. That gives us a lot to think about. I hope everyone is enjoying the show so far. My name is John Camilleri, and I lead HP Canada's commercial channel organization. I'd like to congratulate all the companies who have made it to the top 100 ranking, and a special congratulations to those that are being recognized as leaders in our community. It is clear now more than ever that we need to celebrate and shine the light on the incredible accomplishments of the Canadian channel. And we are here today to do just that.
So
you all know how committed.
So this video is going to run. Intermission comes right after. So we'll see the actual intermission card just so you can see it. We'll let it stand up for about 10 seconds.
We know and understand the pressures that our partners, their families, employees, customers, and our communities are faced with. At HP, we feel it too, but we will overcome it. We are resilient, we are creative, and we are innovative. We have come through these difficult times in the past, and we will again. We will accomplish this together, and we will be stronger than ever. Thank you. Now we're going to take an 8-minute break. You can quickly refresh in your cup of coffee, and then I encourage you to explore the site. There are videos and presentations and several breakout rooms where sponsors would be happy to see you. I'll be back right after this short break and introduce the Fastest Riser Award. See you in a bit.
You guys are going to see there's an intermission slide that's going to show up with a countdown. Should see it any second now. There you go.
Oh, we don't have this video, so
just play something.
Play something. Play the last one again.
Okay, so we're going to end intermission.
Just tell them it's going to be.
Should the intermission tell people where to go? Because aren't they supposed to?
Yeah, I was just going to ask if we were still doing that.
Jeff, yes, we just have to create a slide that's appropriate. Okay, so let's go ahead and intermission's over. We go to faster riser video.
2, 1, switch.
And this is going to be a duplicate of another
Thank you,
video.
panel. That gives us a
It's
lot
going
to
to
think
only
about.
play for 10 seconds.
I hope everyone is enjoying the show so far.
And then Corinne's
My name
gonna
is John Camilleri,
go
and I
speak
lead
to
HP
Jane.
Canada's
Thank you,
We have
corporate
this video. I've seen this video.
I'd like to congratulate all the companies who have made it to the top 100 ranking and the
Green Q7. Go.
Thanks, John. And congratulations to Software One and ProServe IT. You guys are making a lot of noise in the channel, and your awards are well earned. I have a funny feeling that this is not the last we're going to see of you on this stage. Okay, time to present another award. It's time to reveal our number 4 solution provider. Why, it's CompuGen.
special congratulations to those that are being recognized as leaders in our community. It is clear now
so
more
just
than
play
ever
any
that we need
video,
to
10
celebrate and
seconds.
shine the light on the incredible accomplishments of the Canadian channel. And we are here today to do just that.
Stand by, Corrine Q8.
You all know how committed HP.
Go.
Congratulations, Harry. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex isn't the only one who's been texting me tonight. I have a message here filled with smiley faces from Delhi MC's channel
Thanks,
chief,
Corinne,
Andre
for-
Valakat, telling me he's enjoying the show, but he's got a coffee's getting cold and he'd like to say a few words. So without further ado, here's Andre, direct from his kitchen.
Thanks, Corinne, for inviting me to help participate in the launch of this award. It's the first time we've done it virtually. You know, I'm here in my kitchen at home in Toronto, helping my kids do their homework and making lunch. I'm sure many of you are also juggling a lot of similar priorities.
So
Hope
you
you're
guys
enjoying
should
the show, and I
see
trust that you're staying safe.
the video from the kitchen.
First of all, congratulations to all the companies who made it to the top 100 ranking. And all the
Walter, fast
associated
forward to the
awards.
last 10
It's really
seconds.
remarkable achievement. You know, from a Dell Technologies standpoint, okay, anybody else want to grill cheese?
And go.
Thanks, Andre. We definitely look forward to that. But first, let's celebrate with another one of our top solution providers. We're up to number 3. This company moved up 4 positions from number 7 last year on the strength of an acquisition and a leadership team focused on solving customer problems. Here's the story and our number 3 solution provider, Insight Canada.
In the launch of this award, the first time we've done it virtually. You know, I'm here in my kitchen at home in Toronto, helping my kids do their homework and making lunch. I'm sure many of you are also juggling a lot of similar priorities. Hope you're enjoying the show, and I trust that you're staying.
Go.
Congrats to John and the Insight team. Oh, God. Andre's back, and he tells me he's ready to present his new Customer Success Award. Who am I to get in the way? This is a great award. Hey, Andre.
Safe. First of all, congratulations to all the companies.
So we're doing another.
To the top 100 ranking.
We're doing another
all the
duplicate.
associated
It's going to play
awards.
for
It's
10
really remarkable
seconds.
achievement. Now, from a Dell Technologies standpoint, we're doing a number of things to help in the fight against this COVID-19 pandemic. Recently, the Dell Foundation has donated $100 million in relief projects. And we've enabled 100,000 plus employees across the world to now work remotely in order to be able to better serve our customers and partners.
And go.
Ingram Micro's Vice President, Vendor Management, and Ingram Micro's Vice President of Vendor Management, Anthony Karim, will present our first ever Vendor Value Award, which will go to a company that added extraordinary value to the relationship with vendors, measured by increased efficiency, a shortening of the sales cycle, the opening of new markets, marketing excellence, or by the provision of advanced training. The inaugural winner of this award is Cisco.
All of our events have now shifted to being virtual to keep our customers, employees, and partners safe. And the channel organization itself has offered a stimulus package for some of our titanium platforms.
Go.
Thanks, Anthony, and congrats to Cisco. I'm back, and we're really getting down to the wire now. and only our top 2 solution providers are left to reveal. Let's knock down number 2 right now. This solution provider has held the number 1 spot 7 times. This year, it cracked the $1 billion mark again, which is a good number, which is good for the number 2 position. Here's what SoftChoice had to say.
Partners. For all of our metal tier partners, we've waived fees for some of the services deployment training that we have on our storage and our data protection products.
Wait, what?
So while Corinne
Okay, so
announces
Alex finished
the number 3
talking.
solution provider,
Placeholder video.
I'm going to go top up my coffee.
Fast
I'll
forward
be
to
right
the
back
last 10
and introduce
seconds.
The winner of the new
Thank
Customer
you.
Success Award. It's the first time the award's been given, and Dell Technologies is pleased to have a role in that honor. We'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, anybody else want a grilled cheese?
Go.
Congrats to John and the SoftChoice team. As we've come to the big reveal, the presentation of the Top 100 Solution Provider Award. I think you might know who it is if you've been paying attention. At this point, I'm going to turn things back over to Bill Steed of Ingram Micro. Bill?
Again, we don't have a good
Thanks, Corinne, for.
Okay, so we're going to play the same video.
participating
Fast forward to
in
the last 10
launch
seconds.
Awards, the first time we've done it virtually. You know, I'm here. Anybody else? Please to have a role in that honor.
And with that,
We'll see you in a
come
few minutes.
to the end of the 2020 Top 200. What did you think, Alex?
It was great. The channel is so strong. There are so many players, old and new, out there. It's impossible not to feel good about that.
Absolutely. 2020 has been a bit of a bumpy ride so far, and we recognize that we're celebrating today. Many organizations, both customers and channel partners, are looking for support during this challenging time. Distribution and many vendors have unique new offerings to support your customers and business requirements. Governments are working on employees and benefit funding programs to support you. The Canadian Channel Chiefs, it can foster introductions and new relationships. I'm hearing more and more how partners are working together to support one another. ITWC and CDN, more than ever before, want to share and amplify your stories to continue to advocate for the amazing work you do within the technology sector in Canada.
Agreed. And like Corinne said, we encourage partners to keep in touch with us at Channel Daily News. We really do want to share your success stories and also the challenges, as well as the many other important conversations you're having with other partners and customers. It's crucial we all stay connected during these times.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we let you go, let's take a moment to salute the generosity and dedication and excellence of this year's event sponsors. Ingram Micro, thank you. Dell Technologies, Jabra, HP, Samsung, VMware, thank you all. Without you, there could have been no events. My friends, I am sure before you go to checkout, take the time to check out the VMware thing. I know it'll be worth your time. If you haven't already, tweet a picture, a thought, anything you'd like to tweet out. But don't forget, the hashtag is hashtag CDN Top 100. All right, folks, make sure you look for detailed stories and videos in all our publications. You know it's going to make for some awesome reading and viewing. Thanks, everybody. And I look forward to seeing you all at the Digital Transformation Awards Week when they happen in July. Alex?
Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. Take care out there. Goodbye.
Bye.